myself for a bit. I just look so good. Bag. It's giving bougie. It's giving MILF, bro. Like, yeah. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Hope you guys are able to show love to the people around you. I'm doing a date today. With who? Me. And I'm going to start my first wig for the first time. So we're about to do that. Okay, y'all. I figured it out a bit. We're back. It's my first time, so not too much on me. But did we? Let me go ahead and so let's talk about the topic weird. Okay? In the sense that in the sense that let me do this real quick. Let me focus. Focus on me. Like, society has done this thing. Well, let me talk about my experience. In my experience, I've been called weird in the past for things such as, I don't know, picking my nose, you know, when I was like a little kid, or like trying to include myself within a conversation, you know, stating my opinions, you know, fact or not, stating my opinions, like doing basic shit that, I don't know, people were probably like shamed for or just looked down upon, like in the Black community, especially, you know, there's this thing where it's like, Black people don't do that. And if you do happen to be Black, and you do happen to do that, you're now labeled as weird. No. Just because you don't understand it, and just because you don't, vibe with it, don't mean it's weird, my guy. Let people do them, my God. Let people do them. That being said, the word weird has been used to, like, just deteriorate what people like, interest, which I feel is so dumb. Like, y'all, we are in this together, and people can like different things without being weird. Now, weird, in my personal definition, is motherfuckers that move shady. People that move shady for no reason, you know? Well, actually, we all know the reason is rooted within childhood trauma. But they're refusing to see that, and instead are terrorizing people with their BS. Like, a good example of weird in my book is BoJack. He, as a character, he's not quote-unquote weird, but the stuff that he be doing is weird. It's like somebody can do something and I'm like, that shit's weird, you know? Like, I don't know, playing both teams or being a people pleaser. That's weird. Stop, you know? And as a previous people pleaser, I get it. But stop, girl. Like, if you don't see it, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you real quick. I can send you a couple videos, but yo, let's talk about this. Let's have a discussion, especially if I care about you, you know? But even if I don't care about you, like humans, like we're all in this together. And we're all trying to grow. We're all trying to do our thing, you know? So as a fellow human, I get that we all have been conditioned and gone through BS. But doesn't mean that just because you've gone through BS means that you gotta go around the whole earth being BS to people else, because that's weird. Actually, if we're gonna use the word, you know, let's use it in an actual connotation where it's like, okay, that is abnormal, that is hurting somebody, that is emotionally, like, where are your morals at? That's weird, you know? I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Because it's like, weird is not my preference of things that I happen to like or things that I happen to do, you know? Weird is the way because everybody's different. Like, there's billions of us on this earth, and you expect every single person to have, or every single person in each category to have the same likes and dislikes? Bitch, you's crazy. This is a good example. Having roommates that use your utensils and stuff without asking, nor cleaning it up and leaving it inside the, what's it called? Inside the sink for weeks on end and breaking your shit and not saying shit to you, but still giving this stink face and being a fake person. Now that's weird. Because it's like, girl, if I know damn well if I were to do that shit right back to you, you would not like it. Hypocrites are weird because you're against something, right? But here you are doing the exact same thing that you were just against. Nigga, are you like, that's weird. I really hope y'all get what I'm saying. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Because y'all, maybe if you don't, maybe you're one of the real ones. But I pledge in 2024 and moving on for us to please, for the love of God, stop freaking labeling people's interests that aren't hurting anybody nor themselves emotionally as weird. Because it just shows how society has freaking, like, you bring up these differences, it's just because it's something that you're not used to. It's something weird or something bad. That's weird to think of that. Yo, calling somebody weird for their interest and the things that they happen to like and indulge in that isn't hurting nobody, isn't hurting them, isn't like, and it's within normal bounds. They're not abusing you or some shit. Calling that shit weird makes you weird because it's like in the same book of calling shit cringe. Nigga, you're only cringing because there's a part of you that wouldn't do that yourself. Check the part that cringes so you can just be. Like, oh, don't get me wrong, I'll be cringing, but it's like some people be cringing to a point that it's like they'll make you feel bad for it. Like, shut the fuck up. Cringing to a point that like they make sure that you know that they cringe. Nigga, if you cringe, that's a personal problem. Not my fucking business. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. Either you hop on a train or you out. And I'm cool either way. You know? This is real tacky. Good job. Thank y'all. Thank you. Anyways, that is my rant on people who just call stuff weird, the definition of weird, because y'all, stop it. Like, you're making kids think, oh, it's not okay to do X, Y, or Z because it's labeled as weird. When in reality, the stuff that we do, that we find interesting, like hobbies and whatnot, that aren't hurting ourselves or other people, are the things that lead us to our soul's purpose, to our purpose on this earth, you know? Like, following your heart, doing the things that you want to do, first thought. Surprise, surprise, means that you're following your heart and you're going towards your soul, because your soul literally resides within your heart, you know? Your spirit resides within your heart. Now, you're following your heart, meaning you're also following your soul, meaning you're giving into your spirit and you're growing energetically and your frequency is vibrating higher. No one's gonna be able to have power over you, bro. Anyways, I think that's a good place to end it off. I hope y'all got something out of it, and stop calling people weird unless if they're actually weird. Okay? Hope you guys like listening. I'm gonna come back, show y'all the end result, show y'all how well I slayed. I'm doing it, 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 I'm doing it. 29. First time done. Period. Doing this, not noodling. Truly this, not noodling. It's in stop. Now, I look so cute. Can y'all believe this is my first time? It's light skin. Light skin. Light skin. Unless if you get like real close, cause even up close is still looks good. I'm so proud. As I style, let's talk real quick. Not this probably a two-part. I'm saying I don't appreciate how, 1 second. The goddamn government is playing us for fools and we're falling for it. The government is playing in our face. They're playing in our faces and we're falling for it. Willingly. They're playing in our faces and we're literally letting it happen. Fuck the why, you know? It's like, okay, I get that everybody is in their own thing. Life is happening. Body yada yada. That does not give it no type of excuse. What I am referring to is the freaking Super Bowl, y'all. The Super Bowl that was held on Sunday. Let me get my thing right. Okay. I just had to get my sources in order real quick. But even then, it's really not hard at all to know about this information. Israel bombed Rafah. I do not know how YouTube would censor this, since they want to censor the real stuff, but the BS is constantly still on here. But hey, what I'm trying to say is that happened during the Super Bowl, and there's no coverage. For those that do not know, Rafah is the last, basically, safe ground for Palestinians at this time. And it is very, not only sad, but sickening that the last safeguard for them, with amongst all this war, all this whatnots, is still being attacked and was attacked. So now they literally have no safe homes. If they want to survive, to see another day, to see the sunlight again tomorrow, the gray sky, because there's no sunlight, pollution is just there from all the debris and from the wars and the bombing. If they want to see a gray sky tomorrow, do you know what they have to do? They have to find that shelter for themselves, knowing that they can be bombed at any second. Do you know how much fear that is? And it's like, this is why I'm saying the government is playing in our faces and we're letting them. There's absolutely no excuse. That is by no coincidence. It is by no coincidence that the Super Bowl was happening, and during Usher's performance, that's when they decided to bomb. Coincidence? Maybe it is, but due to what I already know and what I've already seen, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. It very much could have been a coincidence, but we cannot rule out the possibility that it might have not been a coincidence. And even if it wasn't, somebody got bombed during the Super Bowl, stop the presses, the last area, not somebody, a lot of people, the last area of protection in Palestine got bombed. Can we please, it's like, if I don't have all my facts in a row, right? But it's not hard to find this information. And it's like, happy Valentine's Day, And in the name of love, in the name of Valentine's Day, what happened to, let's talk about love, because love consists of patience, compassion. Let's talk about those two, because patience and compassion, right? There's so much that happens every day. Like, I'm talking from the American point of view because that's where I'm living. And I don't know how it is in other countries or parts of the world. But even then, it's like we're so caught up in our own individual lives that we do not have the patience. I'm not saying time, because time can be made. We do not have the patience to see that our lives are actually, that we could be using our lives to be helping others. Like, there's so many people dying at this moment, at this time, consistently, have been dying for the past month, for the past couple months, for the past half month, for the past year. Like, there's stuff that we can be doing. And within love, since we care about love so much, happy Valentine's Day, let's try and give love to the world. Valentine's Day has become such a thing. Love has become such a thing where it's only focused on your direct partner. And if you're lucky, if you're, conscious enough, your friends and family, your loved ones around you. But to extend love to a stranger, to extend love to somebody else that's in need, to extend love to anybody other than somebody that you see continuously, is weird, quote unquote weird, in society in this day and age. You can tell somebody that you love them and they'll look at you weird. My nigga, you're a person, you're a human being. We're both experiencing this life together. I love you. Like, no gotta be that deep unless if you make it deep, People say it's not that deep, but then get mad when people say it's not that deep, but then get mad when somebody says I love you. If it wasn't that deep, why are you mad? And it's like, we're talking about love. Can we please, for the love of God, try and do something? I'm speaking on this to just bring awareness, because in case I'll hear a lot of people speaking about this. Honestly, maybe I'm just not looking at the right sources, but it shouldn't be that hard, you know? I shouldn't have to go looking for the right sources to know that, yo, thousands of people are dying. TikTok can be popping up here and there. YouTube, I barely see anything. If anything, YouTube will mention, yeah, link in this description, da da da. But it's never like a video or something particularly about it. Let's talk about the morality, because fuck the politics. Fuck all of that. Fuck the politics. Excuse my language, yo. F the politics. F the civil things of it. Yo. Mood, because can we please come to terms with the fact that this is not right? Like, yo, people is dying. So many people is dying. Children. So many lives, so many souls are leaving this earth every single day. Yet here we are celebrating the day of love. If you love somebody, you would never want to kill them. Let alone kill them and the people around them without a second thought. The people who are behind this shit do not love us, do not love me, do not love you. Damn near don't even love themselves. The only thing they really love is their money. So as the collective, as the people, as the majority, can we please come together in the name of love, if anything? Love and compassion. Compassion is within love. In order to feel what another person is feeling, every single human has that innate ability. I hate this rhetoric of humans are vile, humans are evil, humans are inherently guilty. Nigga, when you're born as a baby, you don't know anything. You're not doing something out of vileness. You're not doing something out of selfishness. You're just doing it because that's what you know, out of curiosity, out of love, out of understanding, you know? Understanding is within love too. But then how society reacts to that is how you end up. And then that's where we get the selfishness, because society is the one that turns humans, quote unquote, evil. I hear so much that humans are selfish. Oh, we're such a horrible race. Nigga, you're thinking that way. It's good. Hearts and kisses. But that thought process is why we're here. Because it's like, oh, that's just how humans are. We're not going to change. Nigga, no. If we can feel the quote unquote end of the emotions and everything of where we're feeling hurt, there's selfishness, there's hurt, there's harm, there's hurt. All I'm thinking about is hurt. There's just hurt, you know, suffering, etc. There's also equally the exact end of that where there's joy and bliss. If you're feeling like you're having a knife stabbed within you, within your heart, in the same sentence, you can feel like your heart is being burned to flames and lighting up from the inside out. We are humans. We're able to do that. So it's like, can we please honor and like, I don't know, y'all. It's stressed me out. It's not stressed me out, but it's stressed me out because it's like, this is so unfair. It is so unfair. It's just like, to the innate ability that every single one of us have within ourselves. We have so much power for stuff like this, like the bombing at Rafah to not be happening, the bombing to not be happening, period. For the war to not be happening. We have so much strength. And it's like, if the majority really feels like this is wrong and puts a stand to it, yo, intention behind everything. It's one thing to be like, oh, this is wrong, link, da 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 da. Speak, yo, use our mouths. We have mouths for a reason. We have hearts for a reason. Speak the compassion, speak the hurt that you feel for these people. 3, 4, 5 on the clock. This is so sad. It's really sad. And it's like, I love and I hate that I'm feeling this sadness, because it's like I'm feeling this sadness and I know at the opposite end of it, it's happiness. It don't gotta be this way. It doesn't have to stay this sad. Emotions of lower vibration, sadness, anger, anxiety, etc. is a gateway for us to feel the opposite. What's the opposite of sad? Happy. I can feel the opposite of it by looking at the solution. Okay, what can we do to help these people out, to help this situation? Like, do we gotta start naming people like that are at the top that are doing this? Because they don't care. They don't care. They're gonna keep doing it until somebody says stop. Until either a country or the collective, more people speak up and say stop. The boycotting has been working. They're literally trying to enforce laws against the boycotting and etc. and selling stuff to Israel, so they can continue to bomb Palestinians. So if you decide, yo, actually, I do not want to do this, that is not fair, you can literally go to jail for that. Again, the government is playing in our faces, and we're letting them. I don't want to let them anymore. That's why I'm speaking. God bless. Glory be to God. It is so sad. And it's like, I have come very far now to be using my voice like this. And damn it, this is breaking the chains, because I'm going to keep using it. Because this is horrible, you know? And it's like, we have way too much power and energy for this to be happening. It's like, this sadness that I'm feeling, I don't have to feel that. I want to feel the opposite end, the happiness. So I'm looking at the solutions. And hey, if me speaking about it just for a little bit, I don't know, wire something, ignite something in somebody else's brain, let it happen, let it be. Because this is not right. It's just not right. It's literally Black History Month. Martin Luther King would have hated to see how things are today. Would have hated. 12 on the clock. Like, yes, he stood for segregation and whatnot, but he stood for equality. And equality isn't, yo, we're actually going to take away your last safe space. That is not equal. Fear, you having fear in your heart while they have green in their heart, that's not equal. There's so much inequality in this world that I know Pastor King would sob at, you know? And it's like, all he did was speak. And I'm going to try and speak and use my voice too, because our voices hold huge frequencies. And if I can use it, and if I can use it anyway, then I'm going to do it, you know? So I beg of you and I ask of you to please, for the love of God, if not for them, then yourself. Because I know you're feeling it. At the end of the day, the hurt that somebody else feels, we feel it too. Because it's you or me, I am you. We're all human. No matter the skin color, no matter the age, the hair color, the eyes, the build, you're still a human. We have the same makeup. We have the blood, the bones, the muscles, the heart, the lungs, the mind, the eyes. We all have these common makeups to each other. And it's like, when you know someone that happens to like something as you, or you guys have something in common, it's easier to connect with them on a deeper level, easier to interact with them. And it's like, all of us humans have so much in common. No feeling that we felt is different from another one. And it's like, you can't lie to me and say that you don't feel the hurt when you see kids crying, when you see families torn apart, when you see the fear within people's eyes. It's not okay, you know? And it's like, I may not be going through it, but just the thought of knowing I am, is like, yo, I may not be going through it, but I'm going through it, you know? Another version of me in a different font is experiencing that. And with the love in my heart, that breaks it. Please, Lamo, I'm very passionate about this. And honestly, you should be too. We all should be, because this is unfair. It's unright. Like, they just call it as it is. It's unfair. It is unright. And it's unjust. It isn't. It is what it is. No. What? Are you insane? No. Life is what the freaking make it. It is what it is, that people are just getting hurt, and that's just how it's. No. I refuse to accept that. You may have accepted it, and honestly, if you accept that, you can't blame me for putting you in the same boat as the oppressors. You can't blame me for putting you in the same boat as the people that are actively harming them. Because we are more than them. I want y'all to understand, we are the majority. We may have less power individually, but we are the majority. And I'm going to end it over there. Do your research. Please sit with yourself. Please sit with the emotions. And do what you can. Even if it's feeling that yeah. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm going to come back with the final result after I'm done styling. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the fit. I just took a couple pictures. Follow my Instagram at emma.m.kanzoin. Word. Looks so cute. This is my Valentine's fit. I did have plans myself to go places. But it's only 3. And there's no car apparent. And I don't want to take Uber. But anyways, I'm closing off this video because it was the wig style. And this is the last result. This video was kind of all over the place. I kind of did like 2 topics. I hope you enjoyed. Congratulate me on how good I did, because I told y'all I was gonna slay. And do I lie? Did I know? Anyways, I hope you guys were able to get something out of the video, whether that's changing your perspective on what it means to be weird, or how to apply a wig. I didn't really do much except the glue, but hey, maybe you took it out. And or how speaking on using your voice. I think this is enough. Okay, I look so cute. I am making myself flustered. I will date me 10 times over. With that being said, I hope everyone is having a very good Valentine's, or had a very good Valentine's. But yeah, bye. Hearts and kisses.